So Luke, is this your first time to Berlin?
This is my first time to Berlin, and it's been a good ride so far. I look forward to the rest of the week.
Yeah, and how's the recovery going on your toe?
The recovery from my toe? Oh, I thought you were talking about last night. I'm sorry.
Why, what was last night then?
I'm just joking. Yeah, the toe's doing well. It's it's slowly healing. It's one of those things that you can't do much about. You just tape it to your big toe, and these little injuries, you always seem to hit them on the that exact spot every time, right? So I'm just trying to be as careful as I can and not dance too much out here in Berlin.
So when can we see you back in the octagon?
Ideally, I'd love to get back in there in September. I think that would be ideal. But we'll see. We'll see. There's so many matchups right now in the middleweight division. There, Chael fighting Vitor now, and this fight this weekend, and Jacare potentially. I'm just trying to keep an open mind and see what unravels in the next month or two.
So, what are your thoughts on the Vitor Belfort and Chael Sonnen fight?
Wow, that one threw me for a loop. I think it threw most people. I didn't really. Excuse me. I really thought someone was going to fall out of that fight, the Wanderlei Chael fight. I thought it might be Chael, but I was wrong. And now Wanderlei missed a test. A lot of people seem to be missing these tests lately. Yeah, Vitor stepping in ironically after Wanderlei misses a test. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with it all, but that's it's an interesting matchup. We'll see what happens. I don't count Chael out. A lot of people right away would count him out, but it's a fight he could definitely win, and I'm going to be interested in the whole thing because obviously it plays a lot into my future.
Do you have any thoughts on obviously who the next fight is going to be for you now?
Not necessarily. Maybe the winner of this, maybe Jacare, and potential those two fights. Maybe a winner or a loser. I don't know those. So I'm just trying to keep an open mind and take whatever they give me and just get healthy. Really the whole thing is get healthy and fight whoever they give me. I'm gonna take whatever they give me. So I'm gonna win, and I just want to move forward. That's my keep going forward. I don't want to take too many steps back.
So apparently Wanderlei ran out of the back to avoid the drugs testing. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like, huh? Running out the back door. Yeah. I can't say I'm surprised. I don't know much I can comment on it, but I'm not surprised.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you if you could sum up in one word for each of these fighters. Vitor Belfort, one word.
I got no words for Vitor.
No words?
No words, yeah.
Okay, what about Michael Bisping?
This is
putting you on the spot here.
I'd say douche.
Douche, okay. And why is that?
Just how everything went down. I think I've explained myself with what we practice together, and you don't talk about practice. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt and be a nice guy, and I took him for a nice guy. I never really thought much of him, and I went and trained with him, and he proved himself to be a douche. So it is what it is.
Chris Weidman?
Chris Weidman he's the champ. He's a great guy. True champion.
Yeah. And Jacare?
He's a warrior.
Okay. And the Bisping and Lee has been announced. What's your thoughts on that fight? Yeah, or predictions?
Another fight, that plays, into my game. I don't know. It's a great fight. Kung has been out for a long time, but I know he's been training. So I think stylistically it's a great fight for Kung. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a 5-round fight, right? We'll see.
What do you think of Daniel Cormier's performance against Dan Henderson, and how do you think he will match up against John Jones?
He put on a flawless performance. Of course, I knew he was capable of. He's got a lot of size on Dan, and he has got a very good wrestling. So he used it all. I think he surprised some people, but I kind of knew how that fight was going to go down. I trained with both guys, and Dan's aging a little bit, and DC's got so much size on him, so it was tough to watch. Both very good friends of mine. But Cormier can fight John Jones like nobody else, you know, with the pressure and the wrestling, and you know, he can dictate where that fight takes place. And John Jones has never fought anybody like that, and I think that would be a very interesting matchup. So I mean, I'd like to see it. I'm a fan of the sport too, and it's definitely a fight I'd be a big fan of. And of course, you know, Cormier is like my brother, so you know, I want to see him get that title shot and get the belt.
Okay, so we're here for Munoz versus Mousasi. So what are your predictions for that fight?
It's a close fight. It's you know, it's pretty cut and dry. You know, Munoz is gonna, you know, come in and power in, try to put him on his back, and do what Munoz does best. You know, that ground and pound. And then Mousasi's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, and he's got a great striking game, and he's such a tough guy. He can get in there and he can fight. You know, so if he can go in there and pressure Munoz and dictate where this fight takes place, you know, he definitely is my favorite in this fight. But I'm not counting out Munoz. Mousasi has sometimes his problem in the past has been defending takedowns and staying there. He needs to really scramble and get up. I don't know who he's been working with, but you know, we'll see. I give him a little 60-40 edge.
And any more plans for your stay in Berlin?
You know, I'm just going to enjoy the ride here, and then I'm going to take another week off, and we're going to go venture out to Amsterdam and Ibiza and have a good time. You know, enjoy Europe a little bit. No, just sightseeing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not really me.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.